A lot of entrepreneurs, when they first start to make money and they're making like $1,000, $2,000 to $5,000, and they start with really high motivations and they do make money. But once they reach to $5,000, they don't really exceed that number because they don't know about this. So, what am I going to talk about today? So, today we are going to talk about offer, because offer is the lifeblood of a business. If you're running a business, your offer should be irresistible. That's how you're making money. You can make money, by the way. You can make money by the way having a normal offer till 5k, till 10k. But beyond that, if you want to go beyond that, you need to learn how to make your offer irresistible. So today in this video, we are going to talk about the 5 reasons which I have studied today, which I've just elaborated from all of the case studies I've done, and I have 5 main reasons why someone's offer is so weak and why someone's offer is, I mean, basically they're not getting enough sales. Like, these are the 5 reasons. If you work on each one of them, then your sales is going to increase 100%. So these are the 5 root causes for your failure in your business or you being stuck in your sales. So let's start with the first one. So the first one is the weak offer. Now in weak offer, there comes fourth thing. So in weak offer, the first thing comes is vague positioning. You haven't positioned yourself very sharply, like a sniper shooting. Think about it. Because when you, if your offer is like, I help entrepreneurs with sales and marketing, then probably you're not going to sell anymore. Like, yeah, you will make $5,000, but not 10, not 15 to 20 to $100,000. You need to have very sharp offer. Like, who do you help? How do you help? What outcome you bring in just one line. So I mean, you should, let's say if you're an entrepreneur and you are right, if you are helping with, I don't know, sales and marketing, then you should write, I help I help entrepreneurs get five five playing five. Let's imagine you're helping someone new. So it should be like, I help 5 entrepreneurs. Oh, sorry, I help entrepreneurs. So I don't know, you should say something like, I help entrepreneurs get 5 clients in 30 days using this, I don't know, VPA technique or whatever it is. But the thing is, you need to be very precise. Who are you helping? How are you helping? What is your system? What is your framework? Like, you need to tell about it. And what is the dream outcome? What is the transformation you're doing? So you need to have a very vague, you need to have a very sharp positioning. If you don't have that, then your offer is probably weak. So you need to work on this one first. So if you have this kind of problem, you need to work on it. So the second thing is no proof and mechanism. Now, it brings me to a principle in sales. I don't know if you have read about this, but I'm a book nerd. I read a lot of books, and this is the thing I've noticed, that sales is one of the most important things. If you don't understand the sales, I mean, you're in a big loss if you're an entrepreneur, if you don't understand the sales principles. So one of the sales principles is trust. Like, people don't buy whom they don't trust. Genuinely ask yourself, when was the last time you bought something and you didn't trust that guy? Never happens. I only buy from people whom I trust. It's a genuine thing. So it applies to you too. That is the thing. So how do you gain the trust of your customer? By the way you gain, it's a really obvious thing, but people miss on it, and it is by showing them testimonials, by showing them results. And I know this kind of thing sounds really confusing once you are starting, when you're starting out, and these kind of terms sounds really confusing. But trust me, if you don't have any testimonials in your website, if you don't have any one person like telling or like saying, no, Sam really helps me with this and I felt really amazing with his service, if you don't have that, then you're in a big loss. So that could be the reason. The second thing, which is, so I the second thing I said, which was no proof or mechanism. Now, what is mechanism? So you are an entrepreneur. Think about it like this. I like you to think logically. You are an entrepreneur and you are helping someone get results, or you can say you are solving a problem. Now, how you are solving that problem, what is your framework, what is your mechanism, you need to show that too. If you're not showing that, then it is just good for trust thing. For example, let's say if I had to help anyone get rid of their fat, then I would probably say, I don't fucking know what fitness niche, but I would say something like, I help fat people get rid of, lose their weight in 7 days using the, no, VNL technique, something like that. But I will use some kind of mechanism name which, the framework which I'm using genuinely. The product, you have a product and it might have some kind of name or something like that. And by the way, I'm also building a product for to help solopreneurs make their offer irresistible by solving these problems. So by the way, the third thing is inconsistent sale process. Listen, my friend, you can make money randomly right now. Like if you're making 1,000, 2,000, yes, you can make money randomly. But if you want to get to 15,000, $20,000, if you want to get to $10,000, you need to have a mechanism. You need to have a funnel. That's the classic way of saying it. But you need to have a funnel that's unnegotiable. And don't think like I can feel that some people will think, oh, I'm trying to scam anyone. That's not the case. That's not the case actually. Because think about who is the guy who is clicking on your website. It's the people who want to help from you, who want a help from you. It is the people who really like you and they appreciate you. Those are the people who will click on your websites, go deeper and read everything, and they want to buy, right? So we're not trying to scam, or we're not trying to convince, or like this modern terms used for entrepreneurs to demoralize them. We're not trying to scam anyone. We're just building a way, a path for the people we're helping. बहुत अच्छा, अब जाओ. हाँ ठीक है, जाओ अब. So the fifth one is weak perceived value. Your perceived value is very weak. Now, what does perceived value means? Perceived value is the sort of value your customers Now, what does weak perceived value means? Now, weak perceived value means that the customer, when he comes into your website, when he sees your product, they don't feel like they're getting that much value. Let me give you an example. So, if you're charging, like there's a whole bunch of things we can discuss, the relationship between value perceived and money, like how much you charge according to the value. But really being short, you need to add some kind of bonuses, you need to add guarantees, and you need to add risk reversals. And if you don't understand these terms, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to upload these kind of videos about explaining these terms and help you get rid of this problem. So we're going to have a lot of fun in the future. So yeah, this is the thing. And I really like this niche I'm working in because it helps me too. And I'm just trying to share this knowledge with this YouTube medium. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it will help you work on these problems. If you have any one of these problems, please work on it. And I should have said this at the beginning, but you should have got a checklist or something like that and work on these 5 principles. And of course, you're going to increase your sales and everything. You're going to grow to $15,000, $20,000 per month. And thank you very much for watching this video. Yeah.